Y'all know my phone bootleg. I had to find my keys. Hey, y'all. Y'all, my phone bootleg. I couldn't find my keys. Couldn't do nothing to finish my conversation. Not nothing. I'm slow motion. I'm slow motion. It's coming soon. Podcast will be coming soon. But I don't just want to do podcasts now. You know, I got other talents. You know, I get on here and I speak to my people because I try to give my people some words and encouragement. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't never know how nobody feel on certain days. So I try to uplift them, you know. No matter what storm I'm going through, I still try to uplift people. Well, thank you. Yeah, I be out drink water. I don't even like water. Get out this yard. Get out. Get out this yard. Now. Move. Somebody else dog in this yard. You gonna get hit. You better move. That car coming. I don't know who little Chihuahua dog be coming over here. They better get it. Get out the yard. Somebody little dog, they must know Bentley in there, so they dog come over here all the time because he probably know it's another dog in there. But Bentley ain't friendly, y'all. That dog act like he a human. He act like he's a human. So that's why. Maybe the dog just smell him out here in his yard. That's why he keep running over here. But Bentley is a boy, Damien. Bentley is a boy. So is you a girl or a boy? That's what I wanted to know about the little dog. But anyway, y'all, happy Thursday, my beautiful people. I had got on here so we can have the real talk. You know what I'm talking about? Because my internet was sucks. And then plus I had to find my keys. Then they didn't want me to get on this live and talk to the real ones. You know how it go. You know, every time you want to invite people in your live and try to go live, it's always some goddamn interruption. You know that. It's always some interruption. But what's up, my kings and queens? We just getting on here and we gonna talk about it. Some random little conversations that I probably didn't already talked about. Those you guys that's new, that's coming on, what I represent and what I'm about. You know, the real talk is really a podcast, and it just for open floor discussions, general topics, and pop-up questions. You know what I'm saying? It ain't major like I want it to be, but it's major to me because I went out feelings and emotions and my thoughts of ways of getting my story out there. So I use the people and myself to pity pack off. I'm not the only person that went through some of the things that I've been through in my life and overcame them, to allow people to understand that I'm not stuck in that same standstill and I'm not that same person that I used to be anymore. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to take accountability. I learned how to let my pride down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too big in the program. You know what I'm saying? I know how to fall back when it's necessary. You know, these are things that I had to learn. Now, I ain't gonna tell you it was easy. You know what I'm saying? Going through the journey of what you go through in your life and then speaking to people and still trying to work on yourself at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be mindful, because when you know that you blessed, it be new devils come. You know what I'm saying? It be new faces come. But you know, for the past few months though, I can't get on here and say I don't even know why certain people been pulling on my energy like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I want to give somebody their credit for having this certain conversation that kind of hit home for me with some of these people with lust spirits that they have on them. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to get to know the person for themselves or even understand if they gonna like that person or not. They give you ultimatums, or they come in it with a motive. You know what I'm saying? That just anybody, even if it's, you know, I'm saying, even if it's a sexual partner, if it's a friendship or a friend with benefits or whatever the situation may be. You know, I think a lot of people get it misinterpreted when you say that you're single. They think that you got to dip and dab with everybody, or you dipping and dabbing with everybody. That ain't the issue. You know, it's soul ties to everybody you lay down with. And then you got to be careful about who you lay down with, because everybody that seems good ain't always good. You get what I'm saying? So we have to go back and have certain conversations like this, because we go back and we talk about the village. We got to go back and we got to talk about the village. You know, the way some of us been raised and how we been brought up, the village is not the same anymore. You know what I'm saying? So you have to come up with a new blueprint and stop running with the old print, because sometimes the old print, because people can study you more than you study them and know how you coming before you come, because somebody already done told them about you, or somebody already admire you, and or they want what you got, or they in a position and they want the position more than you, and they don't even qualify for the position, if that make any sense. See, we got to talk about it. Come on into the room. Hey, my kings and queens, what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Huh? Hold on. Why would I close the door if the car not crunk up? I'm alright. It's the sun right there, so I got this blocking me with a little shade. You know that tree. I don't want to go way to the gate.
It's dry. You don't get stuck.
I ain't trying to get stuck right there.
It's dry there.
It's dry.
Yeah,
But it's sticker bugs out there.
ain't nothing right there. We pull up a little. What you got to say?
I'm alright. I'm out the sun. Yes, I am. When Mom get here, she can pull right there. I'm okay.
You can pull like this in the wind will blow through your car.
I can feel this. I am. When Mom get here, she can pull right there. I'm okay.
You can pull like this in the wind will blow through your car.
I can feel hot out here now. I ain't gonna hold you. It is hot, so I'm just saying. I just want to sit in the car a little bit, because if I sit down real good, I'll be knocked out, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be sleep. I'll be sleep to the T. Can't lie. I'll be sleep. Oh, this is a little upstairs area. Y'all gotta excuse me, go. We got room everywhere, child. We got rooms everywhere. So since he don't want me to sit in the sun, I be coming in here and come in my quiet spot. You know what I'm saying? You know how the guys be like the boom boom room? Yeah, I just be coming in here in my little quiet spot. My brother say, she been like that. She always been to herself. I sure do. When I come over my mama house, y'all, I come right on up here, baby, and mind my business. That keeps me. I ain't bothering nobody, and I don't want nobody bothering me. You feel me? But what's up? What's up? Happy Thursday, y'all. It is hot out there. That sun is kicking. It got to be at least about goddamn 90 out there. You not finna sit here and tell me it's that hot outside already and it ain't nothing but 12 o'clock over here. It's already 12, just 12 o'clock, and it's hot as hell outside already. I don't do the heat. I be feeling like I'm finna melt. But I wasn't sweating out there then, you know what I'm saying, when he was talking to me though. I was just chilling. I was just chilling because I was in the shade a little bit. But it is that it ain't really blowing no air like people think. It ain't blowing no air. Now I ain't felt but a little breeze, just a little. But yes, we had to get on here and have a real talk today, man. But it was just, random conversations, man. This ain't for everybody. A lot of people, we get on here and we have certain conversations and it ain't got the shit to do with nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I can get on here and I can vent because it's things that already didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna keep on getting on here venting about the same thing over and over and over again and nobody get it but you. You know how you be around people that they tell you they get it, got it good, and they don't really get it for real. And they just want to be in your presence, but they don't got nothing to offer for real. They only got and try to seek what you got. That's who I call energy seekers. Because you really do have some people are energy seekers. They come around you just because of what you can do for them, or they come around you just for a motive. You know what I'm saying? Some people be like, you shouldn't think like that. That's why you build so many walls. That's why you mean. That's why people be like, why you be looking so mean? They be thinking you serious all the time. I be wanting a bitch to think I'm serious all the time because that's how they'll let you know that they know not to try you. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes if you be nice to people all the time, man, and give your good energy in your spirit, man, some people, they really come and try to play on your top. They do. Y'all can hear me? They do. You could be in the did all you need to do for people. Be 100% for people. And they still gonna feel the way that they feel. Straight up. And that ain't no capping. Some people gonna feel the way that they feel because that's just the way that they are. And then when you get to a point in your life that you don't care to revolve yourself around people like you used to no more, that's when people really get offended. People act like you can't grow from people. You can grow from people because I growed up with you. That don't mean I know you. I may have grown up with you and separated from you for some years, and you may not feel the same way I feel about you, or you may not feel the loyalty that I got for you that you got for me. And we have to look at stuff like that too. I go by how somebody treat a person that's around them that they say that they acquaintance with, or that they say that they love and they care for. I watch how you treat the people that you say that you love and you care for. And then when you treat them a certain type of way, you can't really be surprised to say what a person will and won't do in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? So when we have certain conversations, let's try to be transparent about this. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to come into the room, we got to have a real down-to-earth conversation, because I have learned because they your friend, that don't mean they my friend. Because they loyal to you, that don't mean they going to be loyal to me. Because they did you a certain type of way, that doesn't mean they going to do me that type of way. But if they did do you a certain type of way, let me get my own full understanding of what it is. And sometimes maybe that's the problem with some of us. When certain people tell us certain stuff, we still be trying to go and figure it out ourselves, because some people still have this adolescent thinking in their head because somebody wronged them some type of way. They feel like everybody gonna wrong them. Not telling you not to have your guards up to a certain extent with certain things, because you know not to let nobody play with you. I'm not telling you that. I'm saying people could come and act like they genuine and act like they sincere, and that ain't even really what they want, because they came in based off what somebody else told them about you. Come on now, I know I'm getting somewhere. See, this for the people that's in the back that's always got something to say. See, that was a jewel right there. You missed it. You get what I'm saying? Some of y'all can miss it. You know what I'm saying? When we say some of us is not built on the system and some of us is not the program, we are the blueprint. Sometimes you can't get this shit nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to be you and be your authentic self and come as you are, and people gonna love you no matter what. I don't have to be seen all the time. I don't care to be seen all the time. But if I get on this bitch and I say what I say and mean when I say it and I stand on it, that's just how I'm coming. It's not to say, oh, I'm trying to put no fear in nobody else heart, make it seem like I'm perfect, or like I ain't never been through nothing in life, and like I ain't gonna never go through nothing in life, because I be telling a bold-faced ass lie. Because I done been through certain trials and tribulations in my life that I have grown from, and I know not to go back to that place of what it took me then. You know what I'm saying? Because I done had some sleepless nights. You know what I'm saying? I done had some sleepless nights, and my thoughts can get the best of me because I can overthink certain things about certain people. But at the same time, I be thinking that it's be overthinking, but it's not overthinking, because you be right about certain people, and you just don't pay attention to the signs. It could be right there in your face, plain as sight. You already see the things that you ain't gonna like about a person when they be around you. So why am I gonna come around you and fake break it and make it seem like I like how you move and I like how you do? That mean I'm faking it. If I tell you in your face, oh, I don't like you need to be a better man than that. You know, you got other goals in life that you want to achieve. You know, it ain't nothing else you thought about doing besides that. You know, I'm that type of person. You know, I'm the type of person that I'm going to try to encourage you no matter what the situation is, but that's where my friendly ass go wrong at, because people be feeling like when you encourage them and you up under them as a woman, you tender or you soft or you got a soft spot about something. No, I can be around you and they ain't got to give you no ass. You know, and I think that's the problem with some people now. They be trying to build relationships with people, but they always want something for nothing at the end. I can't have no guy friends. I tried to have guy friends and be cordial with certain guys and don't want no relationship with them. Ain't trying to get no relationship with them. And then it turned sour. It turned to where it's like you damn near you got the beef with the Negro, or for them to remove themselves because they got attached to your aura in the glow that's about you. They need your energy. So now they got to find a reason to make it seem like because they alter ego is through the roof and they ain't got it all figured out, then now they want you to feel low. No, why do I got to feel low? Because you feeling low at that moment, or you having one of your moments, and so now you want me to feel some type of way. Why the hell would I want to feel some type of way because you feel some type of way? I ain't got to let my yesterday be my today. But if I'm a woman and I'm out here, I'm not going to be searching for nobody. Sometimes some people come knocking at my door, step in my presence. And sometimes people be like, well, why you act like that? Sometimes it just ain't good to give everybody the time of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, they come around for the wrong impressions. And that's just weird to me with some people. You know, I just be trying to be for real with y'all, to be honest. I be trying to stay fuck nigga free. Can I say that? You know, put the grapes in. I'm being real. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no goals and no morals about yourself and you don't see yourself going beyond, you know what I'm saying, then, man, I ain't even finna play with you no more. Don't come even talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm getting to the point. You have your house, I have my house. Let me visit you, and you can visit me. To where we ain't got to move together, no do none of that. Sometimes when you're out here coding, stop going trying to get in some relationship moving with these people. Because sometimes when you move with people, then you don't really know who the person is for real. Then when you can't figure it out and can't get no get right, people want to sit around here and unalive each other. People want to sit around and don't want to see you with nobody else but them, when they know they not the man for you, or they know that they're not the woman for you. Let's just be real. If we gonna get on here and we gonna talk about certain conversations, what I'm talking about you, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your auntie, your significant other, even your children, even the dog. God damn it. Cause you know you can train a dog, you can't train a cat though. You get what I'm saying? So when we get to certain conversations that we have, let's just be real with ourselves, man. This ain't about no competition. This ain't about who can talk the most. This ain't about who can shine the most or who been out there the most and all that. I don't give a damn to be popular. I just worry about my people well-being to make sure that they mental is okay and my mental is okay, because this world will play tricks on you and have you misbobulated and you wondering why the hell you're going through mental health issues. We all didn't have mental health issues. And let me say this educational purpose only. This ain't for to get on here and bash nobody, make nobody feel no certain type of way, put your feelings in your pocket. Whatever you decide, that whatever you take from this conversation, that's on you, sir. That's on you, sis, if we gonna talk about it. You know, we just sitting here having a down-to-earth conversation because a lot of people problem is for real of why the world is so corrupt, because they got unresolved issues or shit that they didn't dealt with and they still dealing with it, and they don't know how to talk to people. They don't know how to not do what they norm is. So they got to get other people to co-sign for them, to amen them in their wrongdoing, when y'all know some people be with the fuck shit. That's weird to me. We get hot off drama. We don't get hot off the real shit. You know what I'm saying? Because life be lifing. You know what I'm saying? We don't get on that. You know, at the end of the day, when you come into relationships with people, I'm talking about any type of relationship, come as you are and don't come in with nobody as a motive and trying to come in their life for something for nothing, and then think somebody owe you something. Then when time come back around and life be whooping your ass, then you want to come back and apologize and want to spin the block. That ain't how it go. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to do right by people from jump, and you ain't got to worry about them problems. That's where I got a problem with certain people. I be like, damn, why you even felt like you had to do me that way anyway, when I ain't never give you no reason to do that. Because people be insecure with themselves. It's a lot of shit I can look in that mirror and say that I'm mad as hell and friendly as hell about, that I allow people to do, and knowing that I could have did something about it, but I just let them feel like they had one up. But then at the same time, technically they did, because I'm casting stones and burdens on my life that wasn't even never my problem, that I ain't even never really had to sit there to tolerate from jump. That be the fucked up shit. You know how some of these people are. I'm not finna get in the crowd of the people and be surprised when people get under live, or be surprised when things don't happen the way that's just the way that it's supposed to happen. That's the way that it is. He never said how we gonna leave here or when we gonna go. Sometimes some of us just got to understand that we got to get on your knees and pray to lead the right way, and leave at your big age whenever your time is here for he call you home. Other than that, I ain't trying to sit around this bitch in competition with nobody or worry about what the next person got, because we both can eat. Shit, we can do a feast if that's what you want to do. But to sit around and sneak this in competition, or to say I got them before you got them, or I did it before you did, I'm not doing that shit. I ain't gonna be the first and I ain't gonna be the last. You ain't the only one that been spit on. You ain't the only one that been beat up. You ain't the only one that been verbally abused. You ain't the only one that been sexually assaulted. You ain't the only one that feel like you in prison by yourself. You ain't the only one that got people that's a crackhead in the family. You ain't the only one that got somebody popping pussy, selling pussy. You ain't the only one. You ain't gonna be the first. You ain't gonna